Some 420th my daddy.
One time I did talk, it turned into a movie.
714 TV, man. How am I think the podcast? Back here with another one.
That shit loud. That shit loud.
So he was locked up for murder too?
No, he wasn't locked up, but he should have been locked up. He was my getaway driver.
I'm not covering up for him or no other pedophile. I'm not gonna let people say that they didn't know what was going on with Bam because after they got molested, they decided not to go back up in Bam's house no more. Or because you done got whopped off by him because he liked men, well, you know, the younger dudes or whatever.
Yep, I'm telling. 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 Yep, I'm telling.
So now y'all not going, but y'all watching other victims going, and y'all know what goes on in Bam's house. We not gonna play stupid. Well, I ain't around. One of the members of Soul Sonic Force, and he's telling me yesterday, he was like, yo, I'm mad. When he put Bam out, this is Bam roommate manager. When he put Bam out, he called two people on the phone. Crazy Mike. He called Crazy Mike on the phone. Was it Powwow or somebody else he called on the phone? He called these brothers, he called a few brothers on the phone. So they goes to Ahmed's house. They get up at Ahmed's house. Bam, I guess, just finished fucking one of them little boys there. The little nigga was fucking Bam. The whole house smelled like ass. That's the reason why Ahmed said right there, then and there that day, I just heard this story yesterday. Get the fuck out. He told Bam, get the fuck out of my house.
Yep, I'm telling. 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 Yep, I'm telling.
So now, let's go back to the videotape that Ahmed made. When Ahmed said that he left because of the rumors, that was a cover-up. He left because he went in his house, and Bam was fucking one of them little boys in the house, and his house smelled like shit. And three of them dudes flipped on Bam, and Ahmed kicked Bam out that day, and that's when Bam left his house.
Man, y'all already know who it is, man. It's 714 TV, How My Thinks podcast. Listen, man. A lot of people been asking where I've been. Family, life, drama, YouTube, the whole nine. But we can't forget, man, Coffee runs the morning show, man. I know y'all been seeing them posts in the morning, man. I've been dropping bangers back. Listen, so I was sitting here, right? It took me a minute because I was going to go live. Because everybody talking about it, so, you know, 7 wait. You know, Seven's point of view is always a little different. But, Hassan lied about it. He's thinking lied about it, right? Miko lied about it. So I figured I said, you know what? So this we're gonna do. We're gonna break down. I want to start part 1 with the lawyer. It's not gonna be a long live, but it's gonna be a crazy live. But I ain't holding back. Let me tell you how bad they doing me. Where is that? I'll find it in a minute. If I find it, oh, where is it? I don't think Anyway, I'll bring it a little bit. Anyway, like I said, man, listen. But before we get into that video, I want to start with this one. Everybody feels like Miko is not. Because think about it. I'm gonna let y'all hear this first. We're gonna backtrack a little bit. We're gonna do it backwards or forward. So, long story short, got slapped on the wrist. He said, and they told him, listen, basically, you go out and be our informant. Okay? Because you wanted to think about it. Why Hassan, Bullet Scotty, you think all them so-called real niggas, why they ain't talking about this? Because they're on the same team, man. Wake up. It's on the coffee, man. It's the morning show. Told y'all. Pay attention to the morning show. Y'all know.
So we don't want to give haters too much attention, right? But I had to address that shit because that shit was some bullshit. Whoever pulled that move. Hey, but look, if you in the South, man, you don't got nothing to worry about with my videos and guns. I honestly don't see a problem with it. It's just we hearing from people that's on the other side of the.
In one of my videos, what did I say to you all in one of my videos, man? What did I say? Words, music videos can't be used. I mean, the words, your words can't be used, apparently. But who cares about words? Picture is worth 1,000 of them. Zoom in on serial numbers. Allegedly, rumors of it has it that he got somebody locked up, and if I want to see it, I think I have a video.
The U.S., like the West Coast, like New York or the North, where they're not allowed to have guns. Some people don't even understand the laws in the South that you're allowed to have guns. You can open carry, you can do whatever you want. Matter of fact, a cop can't even stop you and ask you if you're a felon with a gun. He can't even do it legally. So what I'm saying is, man, fuck the haters, fuck the bullshit. My video.
Everyone's not like you, yo. Some of us don't have the money sitting around where we can pay lawyer fees. Remember when Bootsy did the ride around with a stick in your car challenge, and did y'all hear how many people got locked up? How many guns were taken off the street? FYI, how everyone put it, same way with this guy. The same exact way. So we're going to backtrack. I said, listen to this, and then we're going to go to the lawyer interview. And then I want y'all to see what the lawyer say. But let me find that. I could have swore I had it, but hold on.
Videos are solid. Ain't nobody ever been indicted. You good. No, my videos ain't never been used in court. You good. And just don't believe the lies and the hate, man. Like, let me be an example to show you how fucked up this world is. Hey, here's another thing, man. I'm a civilian cameraman. I'm a civilian videographer. I'm the same as the motherfucker that's showing up to record your music video. The only difference is that motherfucker ain't got no clout. I got mad clout. So y'all pay me a little bit more to come to help you and to get you hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of views. That motherfucker can't do that. So that's why I'm in your hood in the first place, is to help you, not to hurt you. It's never my intention or goal to ever hurt you. And nobody's ever been hurt from my video. Take it as fact.
So your intention isn't to hurt somebody, but you know it will. That's like saying, my intention isn't to shoot at you, but if I pull the trigger, it just might hit you. You see what I'm saying? It's like that Alford plea. That Alford plea. Yeah, Alford plea. Oh, I got all of that to go match up my back. See, y'all know Southern don't go live, especially on facts. Oh, by the way, and to answer the other question, yeah, Ben Shadow Band 2 as well. Not good, but oh, one more thing, and when he's capping, literally pause capping, he wear a pink cap, bro. Look at all the videos he capped and look what he had on his head, man. Visual.
And so I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. Just know that when I'm in your hood, it's not just that I popped up. It's 9 times out of 10, not every time, but 9 times out of 10, you or somebody in your hood pay me to be there. So it's all respect. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Don't let the haters get the best of us. And that's it, man.
Shut the fuck up. So they paying you to tell on this. Good one, Miko. Good one. But this is not what this is about. Where is it? I want you to see how dumb his lawyer is. Another question too. I wonder if they get in trouble because he quoted half the law, which is kind of weird in a way because I didn't think he can get up there and lie and quote half the law. Well, you gotta know something, man. Let's get to the fucking breakdown, man.
Counsel, my attorney, Mr. Romney Phillips. Good morning, Mr. Phillips. How are you?
Greeting. I'm fine. How about yourself?
Doing well, thank you. Okay, so Mr. Phillips, he's going to explain to you guys exactly what occurred and how we got to the point of where we are, because there were so many false rumors and accusations out there pertaining to this case, pertaining to my past. And I'm here to tell you 100% of it is false, is completely false, guys. And Mr. Phillips, he's going to be speaking to that fact. He knows all the details about the case. He knows everything about my past. And so without further ado, Mr. Phillips, give the floor to you.
Well, thank you, sir. So greetings to the Miko worldwide audience. Of course, my name is Romney M. Phillips, and I'm an attorney in Georgia and in California. I've had the pleasure of knowing Mr. Miko for approximately 6 or 7 years. During that time, I've gotten a chance to get to know him, and I know that he is a quality young man. I've gotten a chance to meet his parents. I know that they have raised him to be a God-fearing young man, and as a result of that, I gladly accepted the responsibility of defending him when he was charged with these latest charges in 2018. So I know, based on talking to Mr. Miko, that there's been some rampant rumors online regarding what actually happened. So first of all, let me just say this: Miko Worldwide is innocent.
I would not expect his lawyer to say he's guilty, but then again, as it go on, he said he's guilty. See, people like him. Oh, real quick, and I'm gonna show y'all the reason why I'm going live. I'm gonna show y'all because a video earlier on TikTok got banned. This original video that I dropped all the facts in for this interview, right? Well, watch this. Just watch this. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. It ain't make no sense. Look at this. Real quick before we go on. Y'all know why I'm pissed the fuck off. What'd that say? Video removed from TikTok. The same video. That's why if you see the title was titled this because I'm basically doing this again. I'm doing it live this time. So yeah, that's why I had a little problem. They do this to me all the time. So where I've been? Fighting for my life, bro. Literally.
Hopefully you heard that. I'll say it again. Miko Worldwide is innocent.
Now look at the way he looked at him. That's a look like kind of like he's innocent. Now how much? He look at him like, nigga, $100,000 for me to say this, bro. I say it again, it's $2 grand, man. But just listen.
So just to clear up just some of the crazy rumors that I've seen online about him, Miko did not jump bail. He simply had warrants which needed to be resolved. I'm sure some of you have had the same thing happen. So it's not something that's unique to Mr. Miko. Absolutely, his case did not involve small children, and I don't know where in the world that could have come from. And I say absolutely. And I could not fathom Mr. Miko doing something of that.
Hey, hold on. Hold on.
My bad. I don't know why that happened. That's not supposed to be there. But what I was about to say was, if you notice, you got people like his lawyer, quick talk, and think he knows black people well, and he's not from here. Neither one of them, well, him at least. And the funny thing is that gets me every time. Listen to it. Y'all get it before. Just listen to it. I'm not sure to hear it one more time.
Online about him, Miko did not jump bail. He simply had warrants which needed to be resolved. I'm sure some of you have had the same thing happen. So it's not something that's unique to Mr. Miko. Absolutely, his case did not involve small children, and I don't know where in the world that could have come from. And I say absolutely. And
so just because, listen to this, narcissistic person with a narcissistic lawyer. Listen, so you telling everybody, right? So because it don't involve small kids. No, you should have said it involved no kids. Well, first of all, you just kind of admitted it didn't evolve, meaning something happened. If y'all feel me, something happened, but it didn't happen with small kids, so that makes it okay. Basically, what you're saying, man.
I could not fathom Mr. Nickel doing something of that
Yeah, Nate, I just seen the chat, bro.
I couldn't imagine him doing that from the person that I know. Also, it says that he kidnapped or drugged or sexually assaulted someone. That absolutely is not true. He never placed anyone in the trunk of a car. And, actually, all of this sounds like plots of recent movies. But it has nothing to do with the young man.
Some 420th, my dad.
Charges that he was facing here in the United States. Michael has never been a sex offender, and he's never been accused of being a sex offender.
Well, that's a lie, because you just said you dealt with something in 2018. And it also was the assault on the police. Yeah, that was that too, but what else was it, brother? See, you can't double back on a nigga like 7, man. I don't know if you heard about me, Miko. I don't give a fuck if you didn't. Because tonight you will. I came in with a passion, bro. I don't like pedos and chomos and all y'all niggas. Like, I don't like y'all. Right? And I came in dealing with Hassan. Dealing with these things. And it's funny because y'all got one thing, y'all all have one thing in common. That it sets it off. And the secret is, I'm going to tell y'all so y'all can see it in these niggas. They have a stare. Then I was asked the question. They said 7. Well, if he touching so-called touching little boys, then why they saying touching little girls too? Why they saying that? Well, if you look at pedophiles and chomos, and it's more of the age than the gender. That's real shit. And I wasn't taught that. I learned that by just looking at these motherfuckers and studying them and looking at them and break. Why do you think I break them down like that? I send niggas to the Bronx and cry, bro. Why do you think I do that? Huh? Shout out Gentry, man. You come on the show, it's over. You know that, right?
Michael did not escape from jail or prison, because if he did, we wouldn't be here today. And so get into particulars about his case. The charges stem from something that allegedly happened in 2018, and Michael was taken into custody in March of 2020. Of course, you know that date because that's also when COVID was rampant here in the United States, and this country basically shut down. So as a result, our criminal justice system, especially here in Georgia, shut down. We couldn't have hearings, we couldn't have trials until the court was able to determine how we could safely move forward with that. And so we're still reeling from the repercussions of that today. With respect to Michael, if things had moved in a constant and fair pace, this would have been resolved last year. But unfortunately, due to COVID, things were prolonged, and I mean prolonged. And if Mr. Nickel had not entered into what's called an Alford plea, and that's a plea where you state that I am not guilty, I am not guilty of what I'm accused of,
Oh shit, my bad. I thought the mic was on. Okay, now so listen. So Alford plea. Now I want y'all to listen to what he said it was first, okay? I want y'all to listen to what his lawyer said it was. Listen to it real quick. And then listen to what it is.
Belongs. And if Mr. Miko had not entered into what's called an Alford plea, and that's a plea where you state that I am not guilty, I am not guilty of what I'm accused of, I'm simply taking this opportunity to get out of jail.
That's what he said, right? And he's a fucking lawyer, right? And then y'all wondered, and y'all see why he got off, right? Well, it says the name Alford plea is taken from the case North Carolina versus Alford. An Alford plea, also known as a best interest plea, register a formal admission of guilt towards charges in criminal court while the defendant seamlessly expresses their innocence. Meaning, you're pleading that you're guilty, but you're going to still basically say you're innocent and play like you're fucking innocent. Get treated like you're fucking innocent. And all they're going to tell you is go around and basically set niggas up. Let's see what they're doing in the hood, Miko. We're going to bring them charges back up. But, where was he at? Like the similar NOLO contingent plea, an Alford plea skips the full process of a criminal trial because the defendant agrees to accept all the ramifications of a guilty fucking verdict, i.e. fucking punishment. But yet you gonna sit here and tell me that it means this, I'm pleading saying I didn't do it, but I can get out. Nigga, what? That shit might work over there where you the fuck was at, bro. It might have worked over there where the fuck you was at, man. But not over here, bro. It's good, Robbie. Not over here. It's not gonna happen. Put a home call. Let's read this again. In fact, let's let the dumb doe talk for a minute. I want y'all to hear him say this dumb shit again. Well, I told you, bro, I'm not the one, nigga. I ain't the one. I don't like y'all. 7, chill, bro. Listen to this.
Belongs. And if Mr. Miko had not entered into what's called an Alford plea, and that's a plea where you state that I am not guilty, I am not guilty of what I'm accused of.
I'm not guilty. Y'all heard him. He said, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty of what you charged me of, right? But at the last little sentences, an Alford plea skips the full process of a criminal trial. Because the defendant agrees to accept what? Here's something, what? All the ramifications of a guilty plea. Damn, 7. Damn, 7. Right? Now let's find out real quick. I'm gonna try to clean this up real quick so y'all can see it. Okay. Oh, so 2022, huh, brother? This year, you were charged with additional information. Mr. Mitch Michael was arrested in Gwinnett County, Georgia, 03/16/2020. 08/18, man. At the age of 28, nigga, you started doing this shit. A bond was set to no bond. You know what that means? Right? Charges: aggravated sodomy, commit sodomy with, I guess, felony, aggravated assault. Now, do y'all know the word? Do y'all know what sodomy is? Well, that's what he did, right? Well, then he kept going and wanted to lie more, right? So 7 said, okay, well, I'm gonna dig up more shit. As a part of an agreement between the Office of the Attorney General and United States Marshal Service Department, the Justice to cooperate and track. Oh, members of the. This person was found in a restaurant in a neighborhood named Laws and Medlin, and was placed under authority of immigration. Yeah, what was this? 2020. Fine motherfucker. But anyway, get back to these lying bitches. But I'm saying I'm not playing, bro. This is a little sneak peek.
I'm simply taking this opportunity to get out of jail and move on with my life. And so,
but could them kids move on with their life, bro? Could they? Huh? Could they move on with their life? I don't think so.
we decided for Mr. Nickel that would be the best thing. He had already been in custody for 14 months, and the way things were looking, he could have been in custody for another 14 months. Simply seeking a trial to vindicate him and show and prove his innocence. And so we decided it was best for him to take that plea and to get out of jail. So some of the questions I'm sure you have, is he a sex offender? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
And if he was, I wouldn't be sitting next to him. I have a stellar reputation. I've been practicing for 21 years. And so there's nothing that I would do to jeopardize my career. I stand behind my clients. I believe in my clients, and I get to know my clients and their character.
I see why Miko paid you, man. You think you're so brilliant, right? You think you're so brilliant. You hear him? I've been practicing for 21 years. If he were guilty, I sure enough wouldn't be here. Bro, my lawyer said the same thing to me, bro. The exact same speech. What are you talking about? You're there because the check is there. Come on, man, stop playing with 7.
And with Mr. Nickel, his character is beyond reproach. I know that he has had the opportunity to travel the world and do missionary work for his.
Good cover, by the way. That's a good cover. You know, very good cover. I'm sure Bam did some missionary work over in Brazil and all that. See, y'all don't see the hint. I mean, not the hint. It's a reason why they go to the DR. It's a reason why they go to ATL, Atlanta, Georgia. And it has something to do with 200 plus years ago. Right? This right here. I want you to read something real quick with me. Read this. The government was forced to propose the Criminal Law Amendment Act 1885. 1885, listen. Which raised the age of consent from 13 to 16 and clamped down on prostitution. Good streets. Hey, bro, I don't understand. So, 16 is the age consent to have sex, but it can't buy cigarettes and liquor, right? So, and I'm sure other countries it's probably this or lower, 12 sometimes. But this is gonna blow your mind. Listen to this. Most states have set the minimum age at 10 to 12. In Delaware, it was 7. So when you do your research and look around and see why they go to these places, why they move to these places, this is why, folks. These ages, and these is put in effect years before this situation. So it's mighty funny that you do your dirt in Atlanta and DR. Isn't that very funny, y'all? Then you want to scream this charity shit, right? Right? I got a guy that will be here. Hopefully, I can get him here soon. He does not like this guy, and he has a lot of proof on him, and he needs help getting it out. And I said, why not? right? I'm gonna play it for my video, because I don't feel like going through it and looking for it. But I want y'all to see this part right here. And listen to what he says about people doing charity. Not only is it tax write-off, this man's smart, tax write-offs. They get tax write-offs. Tax write-offs, exemptions, you know, the whole nine, the whole shebang. And touch little kids while they're at it. That's why. I mean, that's their charity work. Believe it or not. Listen. Let me go back to that trash ass lawyer of his.
When Miko was in Sosua, everybody that he was getting involved with, I know everyone. And I have access to everything in Sosua. Everything. Since the little thing to the biggest thing. So as you can see, guys, why, if this dude is not guilty, he delayed every single video where his kids, where he was doing good? Because he's not stupid. Everything he has uploaded in his life, or while he became a YouTuber, everything was there. You can see my videos. I got more than 220 videos. So you can see all of them. And you can use a study because we are not stupid. We are not. So let's say that if you guys do your research, you will see that this dude, there's no news in DR. You know why? Because we was the ones making the news. But as we know English, we don't make it in Spanish because this dude is just banging around. He's not even in the... It's not about that. So it's not about cloud chasing, it's just about justice. If I'm telling you guys, he was dealing with kids, he was dealing with kids.
Somebody was around him. Somebody was there. Not there, but somebody was around him. Somebody, he came there and showed him around. Thought it was cool. You know. He said it was 5. Maybe more. I think it's a hell of a lot more. And it might be just 5 over there. That's been just trash ass interview with Man Bun. This lawyer, man. Say anything. You know you told him your client. So now I know what a out of whatever Alford plea is. Nigga's guilty. In the charges, he's guilty.
Church here in Georgia and on his own. In fact, when he was taken into custody in Colombia, he was doing just that. And he had traveled around the world already for a couple of years, helping people in need, raising money for people in need, doing what he could to extend himself to help others. So you tell me, does that sound like a criminal? Or does that sound like somebody who's genuinely interested in mankind? And that's what Michael is. And that's the kind of person I like representing, because I seek the opportunity to prove that they are innocent.
To me, it sounds like a person that's been doing this for a while, know how to hide behind charities and getting his tax write-offs and getting everything else written off. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it, because back on the other video with Gentry on it, Blue Gentry, like I said, man. I'm going to show y'all. I'm just going to show y'all. You see, people slip up sometimes when they think camera's not on. Sometimes they got the camera themselves, they slip up and fuck themselves over. But listen.
And that's why I gladly accepted the challenge from Mr. Nickel. Now, Mr. Nickel had a prior case back in 2012, which was dismissed and was expunged off of his record. And that case did not involve a child or any kind of sexual intercourse. I seek the opportunity to prove that they are innocent. And that's why I gladly accepted the challenge from Mr. Nickel. Now, Mr. Nickel had a prior case back in 2012, which was dismissed and was expunged off.
I'm sure you're the same guy that got that expunged. I'm sure you're the same guy that helped him in 2012. You said 6 years? This was 2020. Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Over 6 years. Actually 8 by the time this video came. But funny, right? And it happened to disappear, right? Sponge, right? Same lawyer, you. Right? Funny, right? I did the same shit. Alford plea. This is what these hoes be doing. Shit, for all we know, Bambada could have did it. So how about we digging that? Go find out if Bambada did Alford plea. See, I didn't know about this, but now it's making a lot of shit make sense.
I like representing because I seek the opportunity to prove that they are innocent. And that's why I gladly accepted the challenge from Mr. Nickel. Now, Mr. Nickel had a prior case back in 2012, which was dismissed and was expunged off of his record. Now, in that case, Nickel had involved a child or any kind of sexual intercourse whatsoever. So any of the rumor mongers that are spreading those rumors need to stop and actually tell the truth.
Well then, how about you start telling the truth, Mr. Law-abiding citizen? And how the Alford plea is you pleading guilty. Bro, do we gotta do this again? Huh? Do we have to do this shit again? Really? Do we really have to do this shit again? What the Alford plea is? Do we? I don't want to have to do this shit again.
As they say, the truth shall set you free. And this young man does not need to be slandered and libeled by individuals out there who know absolutely nothing about what occurred with him. Additionally, Miko, or Michael, I guess I need to call him by his new famous name now, has never been accused in any court whatsoever of molesting or raping a child. Michael has been the kind of person that I think is stellar and should be held up in a positive light. It's not often that you find young men in their 20s who are more concerned about their fellow man than they are about their own personal happiness and gratitude. And Michael is the kind of person who cares more about people, seemingly, than he does himself. And I think this world would be a much better place if everyone out there would strive to do the same thing. So I don't want to talk and monopolize this whole opportunity to reach out to the audience. So I'll pass the baton back to Michael and let him address you as well.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Guys, this whole thing, you've heard it first. You have heard it first on the Miko Worldwide channel, guys, from my counsel. He's been with me since the beginning of this case. He's known me for years. And guys, I'm just...
Thanks for the confirmation. So now we know, I told y'all, that was a motherfucker that got him off that with probably the same thing. And I got a better breakdown. I mean, the other one was a good breakdown. It was how fast it gets. How fast I can. Boom, damn, that was quick. I'm gonna go back here again so I can hear the lies. First, he didn't have a case, then he did. The same lawyer, nigga. Oh, it's over.
The opportunity to prove that they are innocent. And that's why I gladly accepted the challenge from Mr. Nickel. Now, Mr. Nickel had a prior case back in 2012, which was dismissed and was expunged off of his record. And that case did not involve a child or any kind of sexual intercourse whatsoever. So any of the rumor mongers that are spreading those rumors.
First he went from not having a case, then he had a case, then he didn't have a case, then he had a case. Now you're saying he had a case and didn't involve a child. But what you're not, I told you, what you're not subliminally getting is it didn't involve kids at all. Say that. He acting like it's better because it wasn't a child. A child is under the age to me of 18, motherfucker. But go ahead.
Need to stop and actually tell the truth. As they say, the truth shall set you free. And this young man does not need to be slandered and libeled by individuals out there who know absolutely nothing about what occurred with him. Additionally, Miko, or Michael, I guess I need to call him by his new famous name now, has never been accused in any court whatsoever of molesting or raping a child. Michael has been the kind of person that I think is stellar.
I bet, bro, because of this. Once again, let's mention he took a Alford plea, right? A guilty plea in which a defendant maintains they're innocent but admits that the prosecution evidence will likely result in a guilty verdict brought to trial. Right? Right? So I would appreciate it if you stop saying that he's guilty. I mean, he's innocent when he's guilty. And not only guilty of this, oh no, not by a long shot. He tends to be a little... I'll let y'all see real quick. For those who didn't see the video, I'll let y'all see this real quick. Seems to be a little, you know... Miko calls over the boy. Listen, I don't gotta lie in nothing.
Damn, y'all shy and be wanna. Y'all shy. Alright, let's rock, bro. Okay.
Mention, and it's the same boy that the lady tried to save away, but later on you're gonna see the same one dancing. You're gonna see what he asked for. 7 don't come out facts.
Alright, let's rock, bro. Okay. Gracias anyway. Okay, bye, man. We need to see lady boys. Yo, that's y'all.
We need to see lady boys. Did y'all hear it? We need to see lady boys. Now, whatever floats your boat, man. I'm not the type of person who sit here and cares about people when it comes to behind the bedroom. Only when you bring that out to the light and you're chomo.
You know how to do bachata? Bachata? Okay, look, we're gonna show you the bachata. Yo, yo, you got it. That's what's up.
This one right here is Miko. It's a guy. Okay, it's a guy. And this particular guy is, you know, we're not gonna bash anyone. But be yourself, Miko. If this is you, if this is what you like it. When it comes to guys, that is. But kids, bro, you gotta go. Sorry.
Love, you're too cute. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
He said thank you. He told me he was cute. A lot of things were said. And it's not the first time. Oh. Minute. Well, give me a minute. It's another one where he was at the Pride Walk in Atlanta. Kind of did the same thing, but this time I guess he was too close to a guy and he didn't like it and he felt uncomfortable, I assume. Pay attention.
That's what's up. You're too cute. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
You're too cute. Wow. Wow, you're too cute. That's what the words young Miko, well, old Miko, Freako, Miko, don't matter what the fuck his name. But then listen to this. I'm gonna play another video that got banned on TikTok. And it's crazy because on YouTube they all green. That's what gets me. But you're gonna hear the girl. A girl's gonna ask. Well, a girl's gonna say, "Why are you up on him like that?" Now, I have the same question for you, then, brother. Why were you up on him like
that? Some for.
Hey,
Now, in this one, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but he's gonna tell him where he parked up, type of car he's in, and all. And it's not me making this shit up. Look.
Yeah. Hey, the only bet on the corner is mine right there. You see that motherfucker? Hey, yeah. What are you doing, sir?
He said, "What are you doing, sir?" And you know what's crazy? Watch how you see it, Seven. I've seen this before when I first did this video, and I heard it, but not as clear as I'm hearing it now, which is crazy. But listen to it. Listen to the whole interaction and the music behind it.
Yeah. Hey, the only bet on the corner is mine right there. You see that motherfucker? Hey, yeah. What are you doing?
He said, "Hey, See, some of those petties, they got a problem with thinking they can touch whatever they want. And Ten Toes said earlier, or yesterday on this morning show, when they're gonna catch the motherfucker on the bus and go. That's what's gonna happen to y'all Miko ass niggas out here, man. You Hassans and you bee stingers and you Bams, man.
You see that motherfucker? Hey, yeah. What are you doing, sir? Yo, we out fine with it, man.
When I go to Sosua, I'm going to do this.
Y'all hear this? Listen to what he's gonna say, and he's gonna tell y'all it's 5 people exactly in there, or might be more, but that he, man, listen.
The video with us victims, there was 3 minors at the time, 2 trainees.
3 minors, 2 trainees. Can I say that again? 3 minors, 2 trainees. That's y'all deaf, huh?
Those victims, there was 3 minors at the time, 2 trainees, and 1 stray guy that he was trying. Right? So if I get at least 5 people to expose this guy and say the history, because there's smart people that know how to read people, right?
Where's the guy? So that guy that y'all just heard talking, right? That's the guy that I'm trying to help. Word out. You got to, bro, because this shit is crazy. Like, people keep thinking they can do and say and just do what they want. He really thinks he's this big YouTuber, right? See, didn't Hassan do the same thing? Hassan thought he was a big YouTuber. That made some type of difference, or it made a pass on what he can do, right? Well, look what happened. So I'm gonna write it one time. I'm not gonna talk one time. Just listen to everything straight through.
Yo! Yeah. Hey, the only bet on the corner is mine right there. You see that motherfucker? Hey, yeah. What are you doing, sir? Yo, we out fine with it, man.
When I go to Sosua, I'm going to do the video with those victims. There was 3 minors at the time, 2 trainees, and 1 stray guy that he was trying. Right? So if I get at least 5 people to expose this guy and say the history, because there's smart people that know how to read people, right?
Surf Between TV. Thank y'all for watching. You enjoy yourself, right? Guess what? I got one more. And this shit might blow you out the wood. Well, I don't know, because he did a lot of shit. I don't think much that will, surprise anyone. But when it comes to saying set up people, when it comes to that, I really think he is. I really do. And they're gonna say, oh, Seven, you hating on him, Seven, you hating on him. No, it's not nothing to do with hate, bro. Some shit you just don't do, man. It's not rocket fucking science. And then the funny thing is the people around him, right, are even more narcissistic and dumb as he is. So, I'm gonna let y'all see. Where is that? A couple scenes, it might be of how he interacts with certain people. Right? Watch this. I can't find what else I was looking for, so I guess we want to. Makes no difference, I don't care. So, let me get this set up.
Creo que mi gente, estamos aquí activos en el 27.
Oh. Alright. Because I'm good at this. And look at this. I want y'all to see how he acted when he's around people, certain people. It's almost sickening. You feel me? It's really almost sickening. And remember, like I told y'all, keep an eye on his eyes, if that makes sense. Look at his eyes. Eyes tell it all, man.
Bueno. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
Bien. ¿Cuál es tu nombre?
Madeline.
Madeline? Oh, wow.
You should open up. I'm trying to put your heart.
Anybody give me the copyright?
Porque soy un guerrero, me mantengo trabajando sin parar de enero a enero y no ronco ni durmiendo porque yo soy, ustedes saben, mi gente.
That's the real speaker.
El Bobby. Estamos aquí donde Alcalá, el que sabe de la vaina, ¿qué fue? El que sabe de la vaina, ¿qué fue?
La bobina en la casa.
Estamos en el mundo entero.
Oh, you mistaken. Okay, bueno, where? Like España, Alemania?
Sí, Europa, ya.
Europa, just anywhere. Sí. Oh, okay, bueno. Dale, come on, Europa. Bueno.
Remember, this guy knows, right? Here we go. This is what I wanted to show y'all. And remember I told y'all most of these pedos and chomos and all that, like, are soft? Well, listen to when thinking that you that nigga goes wrong. Because in this situation right here, right? Just like when he came to Philly, you ran him out of there, right? Well, this is almost similar to it. Just listen. And it's funny because with men, like Hassan, it's like Bam, it's like B, they all back down. Just look.
And it's front-wheel drive, bro. Because look what you're doing. Come on, man. It's
How
gotta
you know?
be, look. You can't,
How you know? Here to go.
It's not in neutral.
How
It's
do you
in
know?
park.
Go check.
You
Since
can't
you
do
know.
it, bro. Come on, bro. I gotta.
Come on.
It ain't even open. It's in park, bro. Don't do that. Come on. It's in park. What are you doing, bro? I gotta get home, bro. But why are you doing this right now?
Because I can.
No, you can't, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on, bro.
I can't.
They talking, right? They all talk tough. He's got a gun on him. And the thing that gets me the most, and I don't know if y'all might catch it, it's the fact that remember like Hassan was acting tough outside crying and we seen security or the cops in the background in the Bronx? Almost the same thing here. A random cop just popped up out of nowhere. Nowhere.
Release that shit. Go ahead, let it down.
That ain't gonna happen.
Come on, man.
You gonna pay me to drive.
Hey, man, look, go get that pussy, man.
Go get what? Go get what?
There's police right there.
It's okay, I got license.
He said, go get the glizzy, man. He said, go get the glizzy, right? Right? But ain't you the same one that said down south? Huh? They all carry guns? Isn't that what he said? It's alright with you, it's safe. Or am I tripping? Huh? Whoa, it's police right there. Mighty funny, right? Mighty funny. How was cops there? Already. We were there the whole time. Get the glizzy. Who you think you threatening? See what happens? Like Hassan, they change up. Yeah.
Like, hey, go get the easy. What are you talking about?
Let him just take it. Let him take it. Let him take it. No, let him take it. Hey, it's a YouTube prank.
Go ahead. Do your YouTube videos.
Did this scary nigga just say it's a YouTube prank? Scary nigga?
Hey, it's a YouTube prank.
Go ahead.
It's a YouTube prank. Wow. Wow. But you tough, right? Everybody in Atlanta got guns. Everybody that side got guns. Everybody can carry them. And if you cool you around me, y'all go ahead and go around this nigga if y'all want to. I told y'all. That's my house locked up.
Do your YouTube videos.
It's okay, man. It's
but I'm just saying, you talking about Yeezys and all that.
Listen, bro. Wait. Listen. Life is short, bro. You don't gotta be so serious.
Be careful.
It's okay. Listen,
be careful.
I respect you now.
Be careful. I'm gonna tell you again on their YouTube, on whatever channel it is. Be careful.
It's all good.
You come talk about guns.
Tell them right there.
I'm gonna protect my bro. Go ahead, man.
No.
Now let's private property. So get out of here.
Tell him I'm chilling. Now, here come Mr. Officer. He's getting out of hand, so Officer Miko is having a hard time, you know. Very hard time controlling the situation.
Oh, bro, it's not your private property, though. It's good, man. Tell it, do your thing, man. Hey, bro, you gonna go viral with it, man, alright? That's it. It's all good.
Please, let all the people know. Don't threaten nobody with guns because you better be careful because they got license, they will protect themselves.
But we all got license.
Put it on YouTube, put it on everything. I'll be that one. Trust me.
Hey, look, you Miko? Remember the boy that told you about Ellis? Them do the boxing shit?
Ellis?
Remember last night he was like, they say your boy traded me with Ellis.
I don't know. Let's get it, bro.
Dude, bro. You remember your...
Hey, that sounds real familiar.
Listen, you was on GVC.
Look, hey, this is how crazy it is. He randomly pulled up and knew me. That's how famous you finna be.
Listen. Now you good. Oh, yeah, that's you. That's who, yeah, I remember, yeah.
Yeah, he's scared now, right? Why are you scared, though? What are you scared of? You ain't do nothing, right? You good, right? Sad niggas. He was tough. He tough with everybody else. See, this is mind control failing, brother. Tell niggas to pull up. Got a cop already there. Already, the cop was there.
YouTube videos on private property.
It's okay, man. It's
but I'm just saying, you talking about Yeezys and all that.
Listen, bro. Wait. Listen. Life is short, bro. You don't gotta be so serious.
Be careful.
It's okay. Listen,
be careful.
I respect you now.
Be careful. I'm gonna tell you again on their YouTube, on whatever channel it is. Be careful.
It's all good.
You come talk about guns.
Tell them right there.
I'm gonna protect my bro. Go ahead, man.
No.
Now let's private property. So get out of here.
Oh, bro, it's not your private property, though. It's good, man. Tell it, do your thing, man. Hey, bro, you gonna go viral with it, man, alright? That's it. It's all good.
Please, let all the people know. Don't threaten nobody with guns because you better be careful because they got license, they will protect themselves.
But we all got license.
Put it on YouTube, put it on everything. I'll be that one. Trust me.
Hey, look, you Miko? Remember before I told you about Ellis, that do the boxing shit? Ellis? Remember last night he was like, he said your boy traded me with Lil Ellis. I don't know. What's good, bro? Dude, bro. You remember your that sounds real familiar. Listen, you was on GBC block. Look, hey, this is how crazy it is. He randomly pulled up.
This is how crazy it is. He randomly pulled up and knew me. Bro, not hard to find the softest nigga and point him out in the crowd.
He knew me. That's how famous you can be. Now you good, you good. Oh yeah, that's you. That's who, yeah, I knew, yeah. So now listen.
Now was it me? Huh? Is it me? So it's bad for 7-1 injustice, right? Something gotta give, right? You got lawyers that can lie about what the age of consent. I mean, what the Alford plea is. Alford. Crazy, right? I never thought that would happen. I never thought I would see that day. Heck, they would lie about what that meant. Let's finish this bullshit.
And should be held up in a positive light. It's not often that you find young men in their 20s who are more concerned about their fellow man than they are about their own personal happiness and gratitude. And Michael's the kind of person who cares more about people, seemingly, than he does himself. And I think this world would be a much better place if everyone out there would strive to do the same thing.
So you think the world would be a better place for a guy who keeps copying the Alford plea? So wait, so you telling me a guy right here that the Alford plea guilty plea? It's a guilty plea. But you want people to be more like that, huh? Running around touching kids. That's what you want. Just fucking say. A guilty plea in which a defendant maintains their innocence, but admits that the prosecution's evidence would likely result in a guilty verdict if brought to trial. Funny, right? Not funny, but... And I told you what he said it was. And then he's the same lawyer who defended him years ago. And maybe why the other shit got expunged and no one knows where it is, right? No one knows. Got expunged, right?
So I don't want to talk and monopolize this whole opportunity to reach out to the audience. So I'll pass the baton back to Michael and let him address you as well.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Guys, this whole thing, you've heard it first. You have heard it first on the Miko Worldwide channel, guys, from my counsel. He's been with me since the beginning of this case. He's known me for years. And guys, I'm just extremely relieved and excited that you all have the opportunity to know the truth now.
So he's been with you, right? All these since the beginning of the case. Been with you, right? Right? But what I don't get is you just said, wow. So 2012 he was doing shit. And like, remember I told y'all, this because he's switching between girls and boys. It's the age thing with them, like I told y'all. Age, not nothing.
I wanted to put a video out there when this whole case happened, so that it wouldn't leave the viewers kind of like hanging in the blind side. However, I was advised against that for good reason. And so now that the case is over with and complete, I'm just ecstatic that you all have our version, our side, the truth of what actually transpired. And
you don't even look convincing or fucking believable, bro.
And to put all these false rumors aside.
And if I can just interject here, this is the first time that I've ever done something like this for a client. So then...
What? Get him to the Alford plea 2 times in a row? Oh, sorry. Not that? That's the only thing you did. Alford play Alford, bro. Is that why this nigga couldn't come an FBI agent? Cause you know it's what he wanted to be. I told y'all. Next episode, yo, let's watch. I'm gonna show y'all the video where he got somebody locked up. He had them all in the camera. Matter of fact, as this play, if I can find it before this end, I'll play it.
And you should consider that if an attorney will sit by his client and stand up for his client, then that should mean a hell of a lot. And it does.
Absolutely, Mr. Phillips. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys, it's just, you know, I want to give a big thank you to those who stuck beside me, those subscribers, those fans. Shouts out to my family as well, and everybody who really was there for me, and you know, that didn't give up. My moderator, Special 150, and her husband, Deanna, they consistently wrote me and stayed in contact with me throughout this whole process.
Oh, is that the couple that intentionally said something stupid that people would always start doubting the case? It's these two couples that he put in his intro all the time. They might be on this one. They're not on here. Fuck, I thought they were.
And that meant a lot to me. My purpose and my goal of this channel was to inspire others to travel and help those in your community. So guys, whether you're in New York City or Atlanta, or whether you're in Southeast Asia or Indonesia or Bali, wherever you are at in this world, guys, just reach out, do something in your community to help your fellow man. And so for me, as I showed an example when we did the Sosua food drive, that's a community service event that I spearheaded for individuals in an area that was less fortunate, in La Piedra. It's an area in Sosua, Dominican Republic, and we were able to provide a lot of, like, over 250 plates of food, games, excitement, just happiness, and we put a lot of smiles on the families and the kids' faces. And absolutely, a lot of people tried to turn that around and make that sound like it was for some deviant purpose, when it absolutely wasn't. It was for, we just wanted to support the community and support those that don't have the support that we have in this country, in the United States, or whether you're in Europe or Canada. We're so fortunate. And so we're gonna get back on the road. What's next for Miko Worldwide and his subscribers? We're gonna get back there. I'm truly excited about the future of my channel. I'm truly excited about the content.
Because y'all know what he did, man. He bowed down to the masses. Went over, did what they told him to do, right? And now he gets his channel back. Huh? And now, and all you gotta do is keep reporting. All you gotta do is keep reporting, letting them know what's going on in the hood and who got what guns.
That I'm going to be bringing for you all. We have unreleased footage from Colombia when we were working with the Tycos group, if you all remember. Additionally, we have new original footage. So make sure to follow me on the YouTube, guys, at Miko Worldwide. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
If none of y'all better not subscribe to this trash ass, not one of y'all. But listen, now, you see how Miko was talking, right? Listen to this. Y'all gonna see why I'm coming to all these people. This nigga out touching kids and got an Alford plea and got the fuck out of Dodge with it for the second time.
How old?
And I know y'all remember this. He lied about it. So next time somebody fucking asks me, "Seven, why you keep talking about these people? You keep talking about..." Nigga, Hassan lied, called him out. B-Singer lied, called him out. Miko lied, called him out, took an Alford plea. I mean, you was guilty, nigga.
Were you when this first went down? How old were you?
I was in the 9th grade. I was 15.
Some people might.
Told you. Don't ask me again. Why the fuck I'm coming at these? Need to stop fucking with these kids. Somebody need to do something to them, man. It need to not be a statute of limitations on that shit at all, man. At all. At the fuck all, man. That's crazy. Anyway, man, how my things podcast. Had y'all here long enough. Tired of these motherfuckers, man. Tired of them. I wonder. Find that. That's Alford. No, not that one. like I said, man, hop off here. Let y'all, you know, do whatever y'all gonna do. I'm debating on how I want to do this. I'm pissed off, man. It's crazy. Alford plea, he's guilty, but he'll run around and act like this nigga's innocent, man. And he's not. I just don't get it. You got a guy on here that really broke down. Oh, hold on. Let me do one more thing real quick. There's a guy that in defense of Miko, whoever his name is, this guy. This guy literally went up and said Miko doesn't fit the definition of what you call it? Pedophilia, what the fuck it's called. But it clearly says here. Clearly says the deriving of sexual gratification from sexual fantasies or acts involving kids. How does it Miko fall for that? Shout out Gentry, man. Shout out the team. Shout out for 20 TV, man. Y'all know what I do, man. I does everything I can try to do. When I do it, I do it. Let me stop, man. I'm tired. How am I doing this podcast, man? I'll let y'all go. Let y'all get over this. I don't gotta worry about this anymore. Oh. Even B Stinger went back to the Bronx. Just to let y'all know, man. Even B Stinger went back. Alright, man. How am I thinking this podcast? Tired. I'm tired. I know y'all tired. But how y'all feel about it, man? It's the truth, right? I get nothing but facts. Y'all can even be from here and, you know, pick it up again. Y'all know 7 will come up on here if I ain't got the proof. Y'all know me. If I ain't got the proof, I ain't wasting my time, man. I can see it in his eyes. Got the same look Hassan have, Bam has, Lion has, Beasting. Like I said, how am I thinking this podcast? I'm out of here. Tired. And I'm out of here. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm out of here. Tired. Guess what? Alright, seriously, y'all. I'm out of here. Circle Between TV, thank y'all for watching.
One time I did talk, it turned into a movie.